Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. Towing the slab in today's game, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Let's go, showtime.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Called strike right there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1-2 now. Now one missed. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy on the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first. At the plate, Mookie Betts.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. The shortstop takes a ball. That misses the zone. 2-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground to short, Crawford sends it to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Come on, Tommy.
And now the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's down and in.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, base is empty. Set down on strikes. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on pitchers. The game goes on.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
In the air, right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Ohtani back to work. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Popped up. Kim. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Batting 7th, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
In there at the knees, and it's a ball and a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second. Gloves it on the dive, over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. StatCast assemble!
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around, just really smooth.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Just missed. And that's downstairs. And the count now 2-0. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. And delivers outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Late swing fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes Max Muncy. Big time power. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Second inning here. No score. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Rodriguez drop step going back. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
2 outs. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering is down low. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top half of the third inning. Here's Dylan Moore. Moore, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On a line out towards center. And that is that. Mariners go down quietly there, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in LA as we go to the last of the third. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Michael Conforto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Batting ninth,
and now the rookie second baseman, Hesung Kim. This ball's chopped on the ground. Crawford fires to first on the run, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
That's why you run hard, 90 feet. Take
shortstop,
nothing for granted,
rookie,
especially when you've got
Beck.
great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Gilbert keeping an eye on him. Check swing, called strike. Kim leads off first with 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Edman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. And there's a strike. swing and a foul out of play. Not close with that one, and the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Raley.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. And that's way high. 1-0. There goes the runner. Cut on and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Edman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to short. The throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Seattle, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
For the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Robles makes the grab. 1 away.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
No strikes.
1 down, base is empty.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 balls.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's in the dirt.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Will Smith to the plate. Gilbert checks on first, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Muncy to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that is ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Ohtani back to work. And there's a strike.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting,
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. Strike 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty.
Bowling.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Just missed.
Okay.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a
Dylan
nice
Moore.
job of taking that pitch on the outside the other way and just beat the shift. This guy's not known for using the whole field, but right there he took what was given to him. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder Victor Robles.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. And 1-1.
Two balls. 1 strike.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. Still no score. And we're back.
Leading
We head to the
off
bottom
for
of the
the
5th.
Dodgers,
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Rosarena hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
And I think they're in a good spot
Now
thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now it's going to be Hesung Kim. Two down, nobody on.
Strike 2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
way upstairs, and the count is even 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, Moore. On to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
First pitch misses. Rodriguez, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Just off the inside edge.
2-1.
That's too low. Ball 3. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. Rodriguez out of the play. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Just missed. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2. That one pushed foul. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs in the dirt. Now 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1. Up the middle, Moore. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Going to count 1 and 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter
now
coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Tanner Scott.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley.
First baseman, Luke Raley.
And that is out of play. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 2. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 ball. 2 strike.
And it remains 2 and 2. Out there to center. Edman sprinting for this one. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. He got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Haniger in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one upstairs. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
J.P. Crawford will hit next. And fouled off. Oh, 1 now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
There's a strike.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Santos, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Snyder, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Muncy digs in.
Muncy.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one way inside. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Raleigh whips it to first. They get the out on Muncy. And the inning is over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. And we still have no score. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Donovan Solano. He represents the go-ahead run. In there at the knees for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Action in the pen down there. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting loose as well. And a count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. A little out front there as he swings through it. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one close, ruled a ball, and the count is 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. On the move, heading back. Way back, out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. Rodriguez out of the play.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. But the Mariners draw first blood here on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gregory Santos. Well, one-run game. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Andy Pages.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz preparing to come on if needed. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up. He can go away.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And down on strikes he goes, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hessung lines trying to prevent extra bases. That's a little bit low. Dodgers go down quietly. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Michael Grove.
Michael Grove.
And here is Randy Arozarena.
Left fielder,
1 for 3.
Arozarena.
In the air, right side, Pages. Sizing this one up. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke
And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. Grove, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds. He's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. Off the mark there. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Kopech looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia warming up as well. That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Now it's the DH, Mitch Haniger.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Dodgers nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Now pitching
Now,
for
this is
Seattle.
an extremely confident
Number
pitcher. He
75.
loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Betts in the box now. Take strike
No ball.
one.
One strike.
And a strike in there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
1-run game, bottom 9. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering down in the dirt. And Mookie takes. Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. To Crawford for one. Over to first, safe.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
There's Freddie Freeman now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Polanco sizes this one up. That's out number 2.
Now batting left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. And Chris, is the stolen base a possibility here?
I say no. I think you drop anchor over there. Don't distract the hitter at all. Don't run yourself out of an inning and ultimately out of a ball game. Let him swing it so you can jog around the bases and everybody celebrate at home plate.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. That one's got to feel good. And the Dodgers walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.